Alright, well, I suppose I'll go ahead and start off with this one, so welcome to Shipbreaker. Yeah, it's effectively now out of early access. I know I've been trying to record part 2 of the other video instead of doing this thing, but my voice is just, I'm still getting over that throat infection. So I'm still coughing a whole lot, and I wasn't able to record it to a standard that I would have liked, so do something a little simpler. I'll get to part 2 soon eventually, I just need to feel a little bit better. So apologies if I start coughing, my throat's tickling and all that, but it is what it is. In the meantime, I kind of enjoyed playing this game. Not much to say. You break down ships, you get paid. I've played up to Chapter 2 itself, so I'm probably going to try to speed run through most of it here, but I'll slow down a little bit, kind of let everybody else get a feel for it too there, so you can kind of do it. I really hope they took a few of my changes into consideration. But that being said, let's go ahead and get started with this. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. Lay labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard of the pay is worth the risk. Network time remaining 2 days. Utility workforce application denied. Merchant Power LLC bill passed, second due. Dad's sick again. Officer, civilian, please respond. Payment required. Credit transfer denied. Looks like we're kind of on our last legs here. Shipbreaker application. Yeah, looks like we're kind of on our last legs. Let's see what this is about. Congratulations, you've been accepted into Lynx Corporation's pioneering Pave the Way Galaxy program. Your selection was based on above average physical and cognitive ability. You were assigned to Salvage Station number 42, designation Morgan. Demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, and a number of new exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in this program is at the sole discretion of the Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of malice or insubordination will not be tolerated. Upon signing this form, please proceed immediately to the nearest Lynx Corporation shuttle hub for transport to worksite. Voice selection. I like chicken. Emotitarian. You'll eat bugs and you'll be happy. Chicken it is. Please agree to each statement. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. Okay. I'm a member of, or not a member of, or have never associated with the workers' union or other labor interest. Okay. I completed my annual exam and have been cleared of having McCullough's loan. Okay. I have no commercial or real estate interests in Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in the nation state of Arizona. Ha! I'll bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work each day. I understand that accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to a Van der Waals field. I don't get that. And I will vote for Chancellor Chongping in the Pan-American Senate election. Why you always read the fine print? This agreement is made on the 9th day of November. Effective date between Lynx Corporation Salvage Division, Lynx Incorporated under the laws of the Stellar Commission of myself, citizen blah blah blah, the employee. Lynx is pleased to offer the employee the role of Shipbreaker the role with the beginning of trainee. Agreements to the following terms of condition understands that they must travel no more than 12 hours after signing this contract. Feasible is not covered by links in any way, though it may have effect on your employee eligibility. Employee physical and mental fitness will be reassessed before boarding the shuttle. Fares or costs associated with the responsibility will not be reimbursed. Employees should be aware that their status of the employment is the sole discretion of links, and that employment may be terminated anytime players stays without notice with any reason or no reason with or without sufficient or good cause under any else jurisdiction by links' opinion only. Employee understands the this, blah 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 blah. This agreement includes enrollments in the Link's financial relief program, basically the debt. Like, grants the sole authority of the employee's financial accounts in order. So basically, Lynx now owns my bank. Repayment of the debt is the employee's responsibility to review the synopsis. Errors must be reported within 2 hours of the synopsis, after which time they will become non-reportable. Links the authority to apply performance demerits or momentary penalties. Ha! Employee understands that this role is based entirely for the shipbreaking program. Hereby grants links to analyze the biometrics data. In other words, I basically have sold my DNA to them, and I can basically agree to any and all tests. Alright. Lynx Corporation operates an unincorporated Jovian space outside of any recognized. As such, the employee recognized Lynx does not observe any religious holidays, and you must work every calendar day. Employee understands they are prohibited from discussing the terms of this with any individual other than their Lynx human representatives. This includes pretty much anybody and everyone. And my employee's official design is undefined. See, this is the important stuff you really should be reading whenever you're part of incorporation, because it basically outlines all the terms and conditions. I already know what this is going to go down here, but in other words, this basically... Oh, here we go, this last one. You acknowledge you have opportunity to discuss this matter with an obtained advice from your private attorney and have sufficient time to carefully read the agreement or knowing and voluntarily enter this agreement. That's how they get you! In other words, the following terms and conditions. I love this music, though. Oh, God! Debris belt! Debris belt!
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
There she is! Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
Space. Boundless promise. Limitless resources. A brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You've been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our EverWork program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable.
What?
Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body.
What?
Beginning extraction now.
Oh, God.
Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Congratulations! It is now safe to die. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord! Okay, citizen report check. $120,000. Medical now. Okay, medical now. Transport to work site. And that makes kind of sense. Seat. What? Seat selection fee. The Kessler okay. Luggage handling and gratuity. 35. What? Jesus, really? Automated onboarding procedure. Okay, Okay, lifeguard makes sense. Equipment. Yeah, degaussing, delousing. Okay, habitation. That makes sense. On-site training fees, $6 million. Or 8. What is that? Is that 8 or 6 million? It's 8 million. What the hell? Helmet interface software. Why are they charging me to? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Waste management, immigration, Well, I guess I won't be bored at least. Tracking implant? What do you mean tracking implants for? Salvage rights fee. I don't get that. Financial 5,000 just to set up. Okay, whatever. Account maintenance fee monthly. Administration fee. Display of $7.50 for a displayation of administration. What the fuck? Wow. Again, stuff you should read.
All right. Breathe.
A little woozy.
Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare.
Ah.
Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This year's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. Alright, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above. That's it. So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient. All right.
I'm old hat at this.
Now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls now. Try moving around.
There we go.
Now vertical control. Looks good. Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
He sounds a little different from his original voice. Do 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 do. It's a shame though. Squeak.
Cutter myself, you know. Till there was some complications with my last revive.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a different
Those
voice
were
actor.
Early days in the tech, though, so never you mind about that. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
Already dead.
All right. Looks like the bay here was left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the furnaces. Now. Dang thing. Would you just...
Yeah, I like the original voice better. Of course, I've been with it for a
There you
long
go.
time.
So these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying. These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident. Okay, let's get a handle on your grapple tool. This fella here is a Shipbreakers bread and butter.
Pew.
This is how we move salvage around. Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy. Give it a go, and move one of these pieces into either furnace. So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract the beam. This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we? You may have already noticed that these are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up. This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points. All right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool. Your cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter? Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move. That's how you do it. Okay, let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor, look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right. We're in business. Now swap over to your grapple. Toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
Actually, I want some distance on that. If you're too close, it actually doesn't move as well. But if you got some distance, you just whiplash right in there. we go. That should do the trick. Gravity should just suck it right in.
Well, okay. We're almost done getting this bay in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there. Now, this beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool and start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now. Now try changing the angle of the cut. We're in business. I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm gonna turn on your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
Get on in there.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Great first shift in the yard, Cutter. Let's head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there.
Sure.
Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
There we go.
Credits awarded.
Whoosh!
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. There's everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning.
Cool.
Sleep tight there, Cutter.
Home decor.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
Okay.
Clear as mud? Don't worry, I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough,
All the way.
some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Shoulder these costs temporary in order to let you hit the ground running the stress strain. So that's basically the debt. Salvage goals. That's the goals to do this there. That'll get us all our links tokens. And we now have access to station hoppers and car. Our ships are the best. Recent safety reports are wrong. Basically just spares are the usual.
each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
Let's see. 230, 530, 400, 422. Light cargo it is. Relative value is basically how much of the debt it's going to pay off, depending on how much I manage to crack it.
Cutter. Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observant and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter.
All right. Step 1. That's a different looking piece. Thruster cap. Step 1. Pull off all the outside itty bitties. Pew! Woo! Caught that! There it goes.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Step 2. Gut the inside of the ship. Doesn't look like there's any lights on this side. There's a whole lot to gut in this one. Normally I'd be collecting those little itty bitties, but
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first. Trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge gecko class freighters like nothing. Got my start salvaging back down Earthside in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in. One of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them. Mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect. Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
will do, but I got this. Can Can I grab this? No. Okay. Alright. Ah, come on. There we go. See, as long as it touches those specific lines right there, you can actually kind of nip all the way across sometimes. Don't quite have the range though on this one. There we go. All right. That's the next step. Shuck the hole. Come on!
Deposit accepted for processing.
Come on!
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Try to get as much of this ship as we can, while we don't have any time constraints.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage goal obtained.
I find it odd that they now put salvage levels 4 and 5 on mackerels. Normally that wasn't the case. Hold up! This is new! When did that split off? That should go flying in there.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
What about glass? Nope, still kind of a... Alright, let's break out the cutter. Let's see if that old trick still works. Somewhat.
Deposit accepted. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Jesus, that is really weird. I have never seen the cockpit come apart like that before. And this is all just going straight into the big boy. Let's see. Can I push you?
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage goal met.
Alright, yep, we're not getting 5. You can't move that without tethers. That's just not happening. That's not bad, though. Alright, 2 million.
New certification level.
Is Lynx an acronym? No.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other...
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Again, I'm kind of going for speed over this.
All right. Hold up a second there, Cutter.
What?
Because you increased your rank, we're going to give you the next greatest ship.
Okay.
Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're going to want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look. Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great.
Most of the time.
Let's give it a go.
Rip that fuel tank off, and down she goes.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Pew. And that's going down there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Nice work. Got got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Link's regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now,
Woo.
no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Accepted for processing.
Down she goes.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Spin.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Having good stuff, Cutter. Pretty easy, right? All right.
No
I'll leave you to
niños.
it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
Alright, we're still not done peeling off the outside as a heavy. Oh. That's new.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Now, theoretically, there's a faster way to do it. First, let's go ahead and chop off the roll cage. Gotta watch that temperature. I do not want to be set on fire. Okay, they should pull this right off. There we go. Gotta be careful when that stuff starts spinning.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goals.
Now, instead of pulling all this off, we are gonna shuck it and give it a good shove. Make sure I shove this right here, because otherwise this is gonna pop off. See, it's coming loose. There we go. And that'll just all get sucked in all at once.
Credits awarded.
Doors open, so we can just fling this down there.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
But oof, that's a lot of small packaging. let's gutter. And what that means is we're gonna get right up in here and start flinging shit.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oh, this we can collect for free. Huh.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I don't really do this normally because I'm on a time limit, but no reason we can't this time around. That's a heavy thing. Boop.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out. Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 stat. We were out.
Oh, Jesus, that's heavier. That is definitely heavier.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Stabilizing.
That's a pretty easy to move shard. Just flick you into the furnace there. A little heavier.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
You can really kind of do this any way you want. Oh, wow. I think they definitely upgraded that.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Can't really push them. Multi-tool. Barge. Food pack. Furnace. Light barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
See, now this is one of the tricky ones. Because I don't want the beam to hit that fuel tank.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
There we go, and now that it's free, I should be able to just rip this right off.
Transferring credit.
Jesus, this thing got heavy. Normally you can sling those around pretty damn easily.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We're out. Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 with stat. We're out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Rip that one off.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
There we go. Let's rip through the other side here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Now, the tricky part is that we now have an airlock in the way, and that's going to be sliced through pretty easily.
Credits deposited.
And if we slice through that improperly, That's gonna lose us money. Oh, Mr. Crate. Ow! We were lucky that was not spinning that fast. What the hell is this doing in there?
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Processing object. Applying credit to account. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Bonk.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
This is probably nothing like real salvage work, but this is fun. I like cutting things. It's a deconstruction puzzle. There we go.
Valuable object.
All right.
Credit awarded. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
All right, let's see if I can get it right this time. So if you aim it, do it right, you can get like the entire thing, and you only need to make like 4 cuts. All right, did I get it? Nope. That one edge still didn't come off properly. Pew!
Raw material deposited. Transferring credit. Object.
See, that's new. Cutting out the glass like that never used to fracture the cockpit. I'd usually lose some aluminum, but it's like I can take the entire thing apart now. Lost a little glass. Ah! Did we get it? Oh, Nelly.
Material deposited.
As long as that money rolls in.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
we might just be able to make rank 5. And all that's left is the frame, which is too heavy, and I don't feel like chopping that up. Not gonna be worth it.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Hey!
All salvage goals complete. All rewards allocated.
Alright, we're golden. We can go ahead and call this one complete. $22 lights. That's actually a pretty sizable chunk of change. Man, managed to pull $5 million out of that?
License upgraded.
Rarely ever happens.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Ha! Fire. Okay. Fees total. Not bad. They tacked on a $10,000 nightly genetic backup. I dubbed thee Shipbreaker.
Hey, Cutter. I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here.
Well, thanks,
Time
Weaver.
to learn about how to upgrade your equipment. Some of the more advanced tools you'll soon have at your disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools. I'm gonna read this straight from the manual. Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first, before giving you the big guns. Completing salvage goals will net you shiny Lynx tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox, tethers. Go ahead and purchase them. Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends.
Tethers are your
Have a
friends.
quick read, and let's hop back in the bay.
Okay. Alright, I think we're going to call it here, and we will check this out later. So, thank you for joining me, and hopefully we'll be able to just go all the way through to the end.